I the way how like you literally look so goofy and stupid and really irritating to me right now. I hate people. I hate people. I hate people. They're so stupid. Welcome to New York. Driving in New York. I love it. I love it. Anyway, yo, I got my first ticket a week ago when I went to get my nails done. Yo, I'm telling you, this day was like not a good day for me. I feel like this was like the scene in the movies where the character hits their breaking point, just like has a breakdown and just starts crying. Yeah! I look sick. It's fine. My eyes. I've been in like the Sahara Desert, and I'm running on I don't know how many hours of sleep, but yeah, we're just gonna. It's fine. We're gonna just rock like this. Alright, so, hi guys, it's been a minute. Today is currently April 17th. It is a Monday, and by the time this video is up, I would have already filmed a podcast, like, update video, so you would already know that I have finished grad school. Like, that's it, like, I'm officially done. I don't know why this guy is crossing the middle of the street. Like, I don't understand. Do you like getting hit by cars? Because that was so dumb. Anyway, yes, I'm finished with school. I'm officially done. So that means I have time to do YouTube and podcasting again. I'm more excited than I sound. I'm just very tired. And also just like allergy season has fully kicked in. It's officially spring. And I sound so sick. But I am very excited because I get to finally just film again, doing creative stuff, working on creative projects, and I'm living in my writing era where I live my dream like the writer that I am. Like I live my life of the writer that I am. Whatever. Anyway, so today I have actually a very busy day. I just dropped a brother at school because he was on. Okay, let's try it literally. Ooh, why your mother let you with your hair not done? Where's your mother? I need to talk to her. That girl's hair was not done. It was, well, I guess that could have been the style, but maybe the mom didn't have the time, and the dad didn't have the time to finish that kid's hair, because, anyway, I'm not gonna get to that. Today's a busy day, because, hello, make up your mind. Okay, anyway, whatever. Weird. So, today I just jumped up my brother, because he, after school, I didn't have to drive for like a week, which was lovely, because me not having to take my brother to school means that I get to sleep in. I don't have to wake up at like 6:20 in the morning to take him to school. But that week has passed. Spring break is over, which means he goes back to school, which means I have to take him back to school. So I just took him to school, and now I have to, well, I don't have to. Well, no, I should go to the gym. I haven't been to the gym in like a few weeks. It's been like a few weeks since I've been to the gym. I think the last time I went, this guy that like works there like came up to me for the second time trying to ask me to like have him like do like, because I think he's one of the personal trainers there, and he just asked me if I wanted to like do a session, and I was just like, respectfully no, because I'm trying to build the courage to be at this gym by myself in the first place, to then what is this person in such a hurry for, because what are you doing? Okay, they're turning. Now I'm gonna turn signal on, and you about to hit a kid. Like, come on, let's be for real. Let's do something smart today. Anyway, so that was the last time I went. I didn't stop going because the guy approached me. I stopped going because I got busy, and because I just was not physically. I was too tired to go to the gym, in all honesty. But nothing is that. So, well, actually, we can't because I'm talking about the gym. Whatever. Anyway, this person is turning. Okay, they can fit through that space. I should be able to as well. So that was a whole thing. Anyway, so I'm going to the gym. I haven't been in a few weeks, and then after the gym, I'm actually going to quickly shower and change, and then quickly shower and change. Oh, there's a car right behind me. But like, why are they like right behind me anyway? I'm going to shower, change, and then I'm going to go get my nails and toes done, which I'm kind of iffy about getting. Well, I'm going to get gel, so like they'll dry quickly anyway, because I was going to get my toes done because it's springtime. You know, it's getting warmer. You want the toes out. My toes look like ferocious dogs right now, so I want to have them be the pretty girls that they can be. I'm also getting my nails done over because last week I went to get my nails done on like a Friday, right? And this lady, she's an old woman, so I'm not gonna like be harsh on her because maybe she just didn't know anything else but just basic colors. But like, she really did not do my nails good at all. This was the first time that I went to that nail salon and walked out didn't like my nails at all. And also they started chipping within like the second day. So I was like, cool. Not only could she not do the design that I wanted to do, and she kept saying, oh no, just pick a color that we have. Then she does my nails, doesn't do them good, and they're chipping. I'm like, girl. I still gave her a tip. I didn't give her a good tip. I just gave her a tip. I gave her like $2. Usually I give like between 3 to 5, depending. But anyway, I just gave her like a small tip. So I was like, she's nail. Like, they don't get paid much. I should give her something. And she's an old lady. Maybe she just didn't know much. But that was the first time she did my nails. Hopefully the last, because I don't want to do my nails ever again because I didn't like them. Anyway, so that's why I'm getting them done over again. They're also snagging in my hair again. Like the end of my, like, right here. I'm not gonna show you my nails. The cuticles grab bad. They keep snagging into my hair every time I try to fluff it out. So I need to get my nails done. So after the gym, I'm gonna go home to like shower and change, get ready. Then I'm gonna go to the nail salon to get my nails done. Then I have a doctor's appointment because last week, if you didn't know, around this time last year, I was diagnosed with carpal tunnel. The way how like you literally look so goofy and stupid and really irritating for me right now. This man literally is trying to turn in the same area that I'm turning, but the cars are blocking me. That's why I didn't turn. And this goofball just like went around me. Like, you look so oh, I hate people. I hate people. I hate people. They're so stupid. Welcome to New York. Driving in New York. I love it. I love it. Anyway. Yo, I got my first ticket a week ago when I went to get my nails done. Yo, I'm telling you, this day was like not a good day for me because literally I went to freaking get my nails done and then I didn't like my nails. I was already upset about my nails. I was being rushed early that morning and then I got my nails done, didn't like my nails, to come out to get a parking ticket. Y'all, I feel like this was like the scene in the movies where the character hits their breaking point, just like has a breakdown and just starts crying. I was so upset about it because I was like, I've never gotten a ticket. So then I was like, oh my gosh, I've gotten my first ticket. This is ridiculous. And you want to know why I got the ticket? Because I parked in the spot and I didn't have a parking ticket. Now here's the thing about the crazy part is, I really, before I went to the nail salon, I was like, let me go pay for parking so I don't get a ticket. Now, I paid for parking, but I didn't put the receipt on the dashboard, and that's why I got the ticket, because it didn't show proof. I didn't have the receipt on the car, and that's why I got the ticket. Y'all, I was furious. I was mad at myself, because I was like, I had no idea that this is something I had to do, but then I looked at the receipt, and it literally says on the thing to put it on the driving side of the car. I was so mad at myself, because I was like, why have I never known to do that? Mind you, no one's ever told me to do that, so, like, I was never told to do that, and also, I feel like that was something that, like, people thought, oh, you can just figure it out as you go on. I was never told it. And a lot of things, because if I'm not told something, I'm not going to do it. Not because, oh, no one said anything. No, because some people condition you to be like, do what you're told. So when you do literally what you're told, when you're not told to do something, you don't know to learn how to do it, even when you're not told. So I'm still learning how to do things even when I'm not being told, because it's hard when your brain's been conditioned to do something for so many years. Whatever, anyway, moving on. I didn't know what to do with the receipt, though, because I'm like, oh, because it says the time on the receipt, so I was assuming, oh, because it has the time on the receipt, you need to keep the receipt so you can know what time to get to your car. No, because I'm like, why can't they just look up in their system that the parking has been paid for? Like, I don't get it. It's in the machine, like, you know what I mean? But whatever, because I didn't see it on the dashboard, I was gonna try to appeal it, but I was like, no, because it really says the reason why they gave me the tickets because I didn't have the receipt on there. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm not gonna film in there because I don't like filming in public. I'm gonna go to the gym and I'll come back when I'm going home to like shower and stuff. So I'll be back later. Yeah. I be coming up on the camera looking busted. I look better than this. It's just early in the morning. As you can tell from me saying it's early in the morning, it is not Monday anymore. It is actually Wednesday. 2 days later, I just came from dropping off my brother at school, and when I tell you that Monday was like such a flop the minute I stopped recording. I feel like this was like the scene in the movies where the character hits their breaking point, just like has a breakdown and just starts crying. I literally told one of my best friends and my mom how my day went on Monday, and they were both just like, "Are you good?" And I'm like, this is literally my life sometimes. Like, last time I was recording, I said, also, if I still sound sick, allergy season, just at this point, get over it. Like, just play, spare me. Anyway, so, Monday, after I went to the supermarket, I went home. I showered, I changed, I did a little makeup. I was feeling fine dandy. I was gonna go get my... Okay, there was a bus behind me. It looked like it wasn't stopping. I'm like, stop. I was supposed to get my nails done, go to my doctor's appointment, then go to smoothies. Right? Right. So I left my house around like a little bit like 10:30-ish, and I got to the nail salon around like a little bit after 11 o'clock. There's some people there, and then as I'm on the way to the nail salon, my mind said, originally, I think in the beginning of the video, I did mention getting my toes done, but then it was cold on Monday morning, and like cold the rest of the day. I was like, it's as of right now too cold for me to not have something under, like stockings or like leggings under my jeans to keep me warm. So I was gonna wear long johns, but the long johns that I wanted to wear were dirty. So I was like, I'm not going to wear long johns, I'm gonna wear stockings. If I wear stockings, I can't get my toes done because I'm not gonna wear stockings and then not be able to take them off. Like, it's gonna be too much work. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take the L, and I'm not getting my toes done today. I'm gonna get them done another day. Ooh, I just ran over traffic. Oh well. Second, I was realizing I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to get both my nails and my toes done because I want to make it on time to my appointment. But you do realize there's a car in front of me, right? Like, you do realize I can't go anywhere. So I leave. I'm at the nail salon. I'm there. Okay, I'm there, and I was going to get just a manicure, a gel manicure, because I was like, gel manicures usually take me like 20-30 minutes tops. Don't take that long. I can get my nails done and go to my doctor's appointment, right? Right. Why last minute? Last minute, me, myself, and I decide to get acrylic nails. Because I saw a picture on Pinterest. Because every time I get my nails done, I look on Pinterest for like inspiration of like what to show them. I saw this picture, which I'll probably post up on the screen. And I was just like, okay, for this exact picture, the best way for it to look is with acrylic nails. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just get it. But then I was like, before, like when you go inside, you have to tell them what you want. So if they don't have this color, I'm not gonna want to get acrylic nails. But I'm gonna tell them that I want acrylic nails. So if they don't have this color, I'm still gonna end up with acrylic nails. So then I was like, am I really gonna get acrylic nails when my original go-to plan was to get a manicure? And I was like, you know what? It's fine. It'll be okay. Like, I'll just get another style with acrylic nails. And all the styles look better with acrylic nails anyway. It'll be fine. It'll be cool. Right? Right. So, I go. I show the lady the picture that I want. There's a few people I had to wait like 10-15 minutes. Alright, no problem. Fine. I go. I sit. I wait. The lady comes to me, asks me what I want. I show her a picture. This is when it starts going downhill. Now, I don't know Spanish that well, really at all. But I know what the word negro means. It means black, right? Why I show her the picture and she says something negro, and I'm like, I know I did not just hear this correctly. I know, and mind you, she's looking for the color that I show her on the picture. So I first heard that and I was like, is she looking for the color black? Because if she is, that's not what I showed her. But here's my thing. I'm thinking, if she looks for black and finds it, I'm like, low-key, black will look kind of fire too. So I'm like, you know what? If she finds black, it's fine. Like, I'll take black because it'll look good. So I'm like, you know what? That's not what I asked for. But I'm like, it'll still look good, so I'm okay with it. Plus, I'm like, I'm not trying to take 10 years to be here. I gotta go to a doctor's appointment. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just let her look for it. So she's trying to look for the black. She said, oh, something negro. And I'm like, okay. Then she can't find it, so she asks another lady to help her. The second lady comes up to me asking what I wanted. I show her the picture. And then she looks at the picture. She goes, oh, no, honey, that's chrome. And I'm like, this girl. So it was confirmed that she was looking for the color black. I'm like, this girl saw this picture with her own two eyes. Sure, they got glasses and everything. what is the purpose of your glasses if you cannot see? Maybe she colorblind, maybe she has some, maybe she is, let's get everything down. Basically, she was looking for black when it was chrome color. I should have pitched my mom. She was like, how she get that? How she get black from that? I was like, girl, I don't know. She figures out it's chrome, they don't have chrome. So the other lady, the second lady, gives me a thing to pick a color. I go to pick a color, right? So the first color that I pick is a green. So I pick a green, she goes to look for it. She comes back. The first lady is now looking for the color. She comes back. Oh, we don't have that color. Okay, I pick a blue. Because I'm like, all right, I gotta pick up the step. I gotta go at some point. I'm gonna leave. I gotta leave soon. So I'm like, okay, I'll get this blue then. Because I was like, let me pick a secondary color just in case they don't have it. Because last time I went, I picked like 3 different colors and Shorty didn't have any of them. I was like, yo, are you for real? Anyway, so I pick a blue. She finds it. I go. I sit down. She starts my nails. I'm at this point kind of like in a like little panic because I hate like trying to hurry up to get to things on time. I always get panicked about that. So I'm just sitting there a little bit stressed out because I'm like, I have to get to my appointment on time. Like, I hope she's not going to take 10 years to do my nails. So I'm sitting there. Then at some point, I'm like, let me just look at the time to see what time it is so I can like hopefully de-stress. I look at the time, it's like 12:11, and she's like already like gluing the nails to my finger. I'm like, oh, okay, chill. I got time. I'm chilling. So I relax. I'm eased. I'm letting her do my nails. She's doing her thing. I'm like, okay, cool, chill. I go to the heat off. The heat was on, sorry. I'm chill. I'm cool. I'm collected. I'm sitting there, listening to my music. She's trying to like chit-chat a little bit. And then, mind you, when she's doing my nails, it feels like she's trying to crack every bone in my body because she keeps freaking like twisting and turning my fingers. I'm like, shorty, what are you doing? Like, you're gonna break my fingers off. Like, please. So I'm just like, hello? So then she had the audacity to be like, oh, I need you to like relax your fingers, because whenever she was like doing my pinky, like I would just have my hand out. And then mind you, now this is after I relaxed from like being stressed out about like having to be on time in my appointment. So my hand's just there. I'm relaxed, calm, cool, and collected this entire time. And then she goes, oh, I need you to like relax your fingers because my pinky would just be out. And then I would like be like, oh, I gotta put it down. But mind you, oh my gosh, what's going on? I don't know where that's coming from. Okay. I am like, my bones are naturally stiff. So I tried to like relax more than I already was. And I was like, okay. So then, now I'm checking the time. It's like 12:40-ish. No, it was before 12:40. So I'm looking at time. I'm like, okay, as long as I'm out of here by 12:40, 1 o'clock maybe, I'm cool. I could get there on time. I'm fine. We're getting closer to like around 12:40. So I'm like, okay. So now it's starting to get to a time where it's like, this is the time where I should be getting ready to leave, because my appointment, if I take a cab, it was 20 minutes away from my appointment. I was like, okay, that's fine. And if I take the train, it might have been like 30 minutes. So I was like, as long as I leave before 1 o'clock, I should be fine. Because my appointment was at 1:40. I was supposed to be there at 1:25 because they want you there 15 minutes ahead to do paperwork, blah, blah. But my appointment started at 1:40. I was like, last case resort. As long as I'm there by 1:40, I'm fine. Like, I can fill out the paperwork after, it's okay. So I was like, as long as I'm there by 1:40, I'm okay. So I was like, as long as I leave by 1, I'm good. So now it's coming close to 1 o'clock. I'm close to 1 o'clock. I'm like, okay. It's almost 1 o'clock. I gotta hit the road. Like, I gotta start to get ready to leave soon. So now, I'm like, slowly, the panic that I had earlier is like not there yet, but it's beginning to rise. It's creeping up on me. I'm like, okay, we're approaching 1 o'clock. I gotta get ready to leave soon. She's finishing my nails. Then we get to the point where she is about to paint my nails. I'm like, okay, good, great. She's like about to be done. I could skedaddle. I'm like, maybe I might take a cab to get there just to make sure I'm there early. Like, I'm like, okay, we're doing good. Why she stops? Because the girl that's right next to me, we were picking the same color. So she goes, oh my gosh, please, these cars are not gonna let me go. I absolutely hate it when cars do this. They're in such a rush to go that you need to wait your freaking turn. Like, there's cars in front of me. What was I saying? Oh yes. So I'm at the nail salon. I'm like being like, hey, I need to hurry up and go. Why 2 minutes in? Shirley gets up and leaves the store to get some food. I was like, why are you leaving? If she's gonna be done in like 2 minutes, why are you leaving? So she leaves. She's gone for like 5-10 minutes. She's gone for like 5 minutes. This lady that's next to me, I don't want to rush her, but like, she taking a hot minute with this color. So now it's pushing 1 o'clock. It's like 1:04 at this point. I'm like, I gotta go. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh. At this point, I was so close to just picking a different color. I was like, let me just pick a yellow. Because I'm like, at this point, I really have to go. And like, I was looking, and like the way how my nails were at the moment, I was like, I can leave with it just like this. But she didn't put a top coat on, so I couldn't just leave. So, now I told you, my appointment was at 1:40. My appointment was at 1:40. Why I didn't leave the nail salon until 1:33? So at this point, I'm like, I'm late. Like, at this point, I was defeated. And y'all, I was sitting there, and you're probably thinking, why didn't you say anything? First of all, shut your mouth, because I'm still telling my story. Second of all, at this point in time, there was nothing to be said. Like, there really was nothing to be said. Like, I could have been like, oh, hey, because also, this was the point, because I could have just been like, oh, I could just pick another color, but the nail lady was out the store. She was out of the store. She left, because I was just going to pick a different color, but she left to go to the store, and I was like, yo, I can't even change my color now, because she's not here. So, basically, the lady that had the color, now, mind you, in the beginning, I asked for a green. She said they didn't have the green. So I'm thinking this whole time I'm going to get blue. Why is she doing my nails? And the first color that I picked, the lady had. I'm like, yo, she said she didn't have this color. So I was over here waiting for a green, thinking I'm going to get a blue. When if I had the blue, I could have gotten my nails in and left here earlier. Whatever. So the second lady that found out that I wanted chrome instead of black, she ended up being the one to finish my nails because she had the color, because she was doing the girl's nails next to me. So then she ended up finishing my nails. She finished my nails, she does the thing, whatever, fine. I'm like, okay, great, now I can like dip and leave. Yo, why she wants to take a picture of my nails? She never takes pictures of when I tell you this never happens. Every time I get my nails done, I'm up and out of here. Every time I go in, I go out, I get my business done. This is the one day I need to leave to go somewhere on time, and Shirley's going to take 2 hours to do my nails. Shirley can't find the color that I wanted. Shirley leaves the store to go get food because someone else has a color that I originally wanted, but then she was like, they don't have it. And I was like, okay, get the second color. And then she said, okay, they have this color. And then find out that I'm getting the color that I originally wanted, but now the color that I originally wanted is making me be in the route, making me behind. Like, Shirley's doing the most. Now, this is why I didn't say anything. I felt embarrassed that I was going to tell these people, hey, can you, I got to go to my doctor's appointment. Because I was like, how stupid do you sound telling these nail people that you went to a nail appointment. You went to get your nails done before going to a doctor's appointment. I felt stupid and silly. So I was like, this is already embarrassing enough. I don't want to be embarrassed. It sounded embarrassing to admit that I was going to be late to my doctor's appointment because I was getting my nails done. I was like, how dumb do I sound? I sound real stupid right now. So I was like, I'm going to just keep this to myself and just be panicked in my own mind. And that's exactly what I did. And was it worth it? Absolutely not. At this point, so she's fixing my nails. She's making me be a hand model at this moment. Why should he put on a ring on my finger? Mind you, I have my 6 rings on already. And she puts another ring on top of my hand. And she's like trying to position my hands for the picture. She's taking a video. I'm like, shorty, I gotta go. I'm like, please, let me free. Finally, it's 1:33. I'm out the door. I'm like, I am so late. I was supposed to be there at 1:25. It's 1:33. Ain't no way I'm getting there at 1:40. So at this point, I'm like, let me just get there a little bit late, and maybe they'll spare me and let me go. And still take me. I'm like, at this point, I'm like, God, please let them at least just still take me. As long as they take me, I'm chill. I get there. I'm at the cab. I get the cab. And I get it left at this point because I'm like, I gotta go. It's 1:53 when I get to the hospital. For specialist, I have to go to a specific place, and there's like 2 towers for where I go. I go into one tower. The tower that I was in last week for a similar appointment, I went. She tells me, I'm at the front desk. Hi, I had a 1:40 appointment. She goes, oh, you're in the wrong tower. Just go across to tower 1. I'm like, okay, cool. I go across to tower 1. I'm at another front desk. There's like 3 front desk people. There's one front desk lady that's like surrounded by like a swim of like important people, and I'm just there like, there's a group of people here, frantic, scary. So I'm waiting these other 2 ladies. These other 2 ladies is just there. Now, usually when I go to the front desk, someone's there being like, oh, come down. So I'm waiting for someone to do that. I'm waiting for someone to invite me in. Why these 2 people are not doing that? One person's on the phone. One person gets on the phone. The other person is being semi-blocked by some man that's sitting in front of her, and he's a worker there too. We make eye contact for like 2 seconds. I look at him, I look away. I'm waiting for these 2 ladies to one of them tell me to come. It's pushing like 1:56, I think, at this point. I'm like, yo, none of y'all gonna tell me to come to the front desk? So look at the guy again. I go to the guy. I'm like, hi, do you know where this department is? He goes, oh yeah, the 12th floor. Okay, cool, thanks. I go to the elevator. I get on the 12th floor. I get in the elevator, press 12. I get out. I went to 3 different front desks. The first one I went. Now, mind you, I'm at the point where I'm like, this is embarrassing that I'm late to my appointment, because I've never been this late to an appointment before. I've never. I'm usually, with specialists, I'm always on time to my appointments, or I'm making it there with like a minute or 2 to spare, or like I'm there like 10 minutes early. I am never this late to a specialist appointment before. Never have I ever. Anyway, I go to the first front desk. I'm like, hi, I had a 1:40 appointment. So I'm like, I know I'm a late patient. I'm sorry, this is embarrassing. He goes, oh yeah, you're on the wrong floor. And I was like, yeah? What do you mean I'm on the wrong floor? So then he goes, oh, let me give you a paper so you can see what doctor to go to. And I was like, I was told to go on the 12th floor. He was like, yeah, you do have to go to the 12th floor. This is the 11th. I was like, what do you mean? I pressed 12, I come on the 11th. So I'm guessing the elevator went to 11, and I just didn't look at the number because I was in such a rush. So I was like, okay, thanks. I have the paper. I go. I press 12. I get off on the 12th floor this time. I go to the second front desk person. Hi, I had a 1:40 appointment. Oh, you're on the wrong side. I'm like, please, spare me the misery. So then she goes, oh, it's just down the hall. So I go down the hall. The third person. This is an old lady this time. I'm like, hi, I had a 1:40 appointment. She goes, oh, I'm sorry, what did you say? I'm like, please, don't make me say this. And I'm whispering because I didn't want the people in the waiting room to hear that I'm late. Because at this point, it's like pushing 2 o'clock. It was like 2:02. It was 2 something. I'm like, I'm 20 minutes late to my appointment. This is so embarrassing. So I'm like, hi, I had a 1:40 appointment. And then she goes, okay, you can sit down. I'm like, thank you. I sit down. My mom texts me, how did your appointment go? I'm like, I just got here, but I'm waiting for my doctor. Why 2 minutes later after I tell my mom saying that I'm waiting for my doctor, the front desk lady calls me up. Oh, she can't take you because you're 24 minutes late. I'm like, Of course. I was like, at this point, I felt so defeated. I was like, you know what? This is an L. I took an L today. I was like, you know what? It's fine. I just had to reschedule. Because also when I was in the car, I was like, there's a possibility I'm not going to be able to go in today. And if I do, worst case scenario, I'll just reschedule it. I'm like, you know what? It sucks. It's annoying. But it's low-key my fault. It's fine. It's whatever. I was like, it's okay. It'll be fine. So I rescheduled my appointment. Now, then the lady proceeds to be like, usually she's able to take late patients, but I'm guessing today she's leave early. And I'm like, of course she would. Of course today out of all days, she has to leave early, the one day that I showed 20 minutes late. Of course. So then she says sorry 3 different times because she felt really bad. And I was like, no, it's okay. The first time I was like, it's okay. And I think she like felt bad because I looked so defeated. As I was like, it's okay. I know I'm late. It's fine. So now mind you, on top of all this happening, because of allergy season, my nose is running the entire time. I got to the nail salon and I had to ask for a paper towel to put it to my nose because my nose is running. So this entire time I'm over here with a stuffed nose, having to blow my brains out with the freaking nose. I had to blow my nose really bad. And then I was like, it's fine. So after she gives me a new schedule, I had to go to my appointment next month, like late in the month, next month. So I go, okay, it's fine, whatever. My appointment's rescheduled. I'm going to the bathroom to use the bathroom and blow my nose. I go in the bathroom, I let off my steam because I was pissed. Low-key at myself, because I was like, this is low-key my fault, because if I didn't ask for acrylic nails, I could have been onto my appointment on time. But I was like, the reason why I trusted them to do the acrylics is because they never take this long to do acrylics. I'm telling you, they never take this long. They never have they ever taken 2 hours to do my nails. So I was like, I had the expectation that they were going to do my nails within an hour so I could leave, and they took 2 hours basically to do my nails. Anyway, so at this point, I'm defeated. I'm upset. I tried filming in public to discuss what just happened, but I'm too much of a hot mess in public, and I get scared of people around me, so I turn the camera off. I'm in my business. So now I'm going to movies, right? I'm going to movies. My movie is at 4 o'clock. I went to see the movie Beau Was Afraid, which is an A24 movie that came out in April. One of the weirdest movies I've seen from A24. And at first I didn't know it was an A24 movie, and I was like, yo, this movie was weird. And then I saw at the end it said A24, I was like, never mind, this makes perfect sense. Never mind. Anyway, moving on. I'm going to go to the movies, right? So I have to take the 21 bus to 180th Street, and take the 2 train to 72nd Street, right? I go to this movie theater. This is my spot to go to. Like, whenever I'm going to movie theaters by myself, this is my spot to go to. So I know how to get there like the back of my hand. I'm on the train. I get the 21 bus. I get on the train. I see the train that I'm getting on. I see that it says Flatbush Avenue. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna get on the train. I get on the train. I'm on the train. I'm there. I'm like, oh, I'm still bummed that I missed my appointment. I'm looking for 72nd Street on the map to see how many stops far away I am. I'm looking. Some lady on the train. Surely don't know where she's going. She asked some lady that's next to her, oh, is this train going to Lexington Avenue? And the lady, I think she's speaking Spanish, primary Spanish. And then she was like, oh no. And then she looks at the map. She said, oh, wait, no, yeah, it goes there. And then while she goes, oh, you don't know where you're going. And then I was like, you asking for directions and you have an attitude? You nasty. She goes to the person next to her. No, she comes to me. I have sunglasses on, mind you, at this point. And she waves at me. She's like, oh, hey, does it go to Lexington Avenue? And me being asked directions, I'm like, even though I know where I'm going, even though I could know exactly where they're going, I'm like, I don't know where to tell you to go. But then I was like, wait, this does go to, I'm like, which Lexington? Because 125th Street on the 5 train, yeah, you on Lexington. So then I look at the map. I'm like, oh, yeah, it does. But then I look on the map to, double check to make sure. And then she goes, oh, and then actually next to her. I'm like, all right, then. Get lost. I hope you get lost to where you're going. Like, you having an attitude, all this for what? I'm like, and then she was a black woman. I'm like, girl, you're not helping. Like, come on. Anyway, she ended up getting into where she needs to go. So now, because she asked to go to Lexington Avenue, I think she's going to 59th Street. I was like, oh yeah, it's on the map for us to go there. You're on the right train. So now I'm looking for 72nd Street. Now I'm looking at the map and I'm like, wait a minute. I don't see 72nd Street on the map. Hold on, what's going on? I told you I had to take the 21 bus to the 2 train, right? Why I'm on the 5 train? Why I'm on the 5 train? And I realized that. I was like, oh, 149th Street Grand Concourse. I was like, I'm on the 5 train. Girl, this don't go to 72nd Street. And now if you know the 2 and 5 train route, me going to 72nd Street, the minute you go at the 149th is the last stop you can use to transfer the 2 or 5 train to each other. Because after that, you have to wait further down, like when you're in Manhattan, to transfer to 2 or 5. So I'm on the 5 train. I'm like, yo, I missed the stop to transfer to the 2 train. I'm on the 5 train. I'm so goofy for this. How I forget to get on the 2 train. And then, now when I knew I was getting on the 5 train because I saw it say 5 train Flatbush Avenue approaching the station. I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna get on because it's coming right here. I'm cool and collected. I saw that I was getting on the 5 train. I wasn't rushing because I had an hour to get there. I got on the wrong train. I was like, bro, are you serious? So I was like, all right, I'm gonna get off at 86th Street and then I'm gonna walk. Because I'm like, oh, it's 14 blocks, 14 streets. I could just walk that, whatever. I get off at 86th Street. I get out the train station. I go to Google Maps how far the walk is. Now at this point, my time, the movie was at 4. It starts at 4. Trailers, it probably started at 4:15. It's like 3:40 something at this point. I'm like, I gotta hurry up and get there because I'm about to be late to the movies. While I get out the train station, I look on the Google Maps. while the walk is 38 minutes, bro. I was like, why did I think I would get there in like less than 20 minutes? And I'm on Lexington Avenue on the 5 train. The 2 train is like on the opposite side of Manhattan at this point. I was like, goofy. So then I looked to see how to get there, and I had to take the 6 train to the M66 bus. I already got out the train station, and the 6 train on 6th Street, the 5 train is downstairs. You go upstairs, and the 6 train is right there. If I would have looked at Google Maps before I left the station, I would have known to just go upstairs and wait for the 6 train. So I was like, I had to go back inside and pay for the fare again to go on the 6 train. I was like, yo, are you for real? I go back in the train station. I pay the fare again. I wait for the 6 train. I get on the 6 train. I get on the MC6 bus. I get there. I got to movies late. I got there like basically 4:20, because I got in around like 4:17. Had to go up the stairs, get scanned, and then I almost like got lost going to the theater, the auditorium I had to go in, because it was theater 2. And I was looking for 2. I was like, I don't see no 2. It was on the other side that I was going at. I got there, and I was supposed to sit in like the middle of my row. But because the movie was already starting, like I got in, and it was like just came to the part with the title of the movie showed. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna just sit down at the first seat of my row. And I just sat down, and I quietly took my stuff off and sat. Mind you, my nose is still running this entire time, and I ran out of tissues. So I had to use a sweater, not the sweater. I had to use my black hoodie as like a tissue thing to like, because I was like, I didn't want to leave to miss, because when you're in the theater, you don't want to go to the bathroom and miss something. So I was just like, the whole time I just had to take the L and just dab my nose. I wasn't blowing my nose like a tissue. I just dabbed my nose whenever I felt it running. I had to go wash that sweater because when the lights turned on, you could see the snot on the cuff. I was like, this is nasty. So I took the sweater off and put it in my bag, and I'm going to wash it. So that was my day. I missed my doctor's appointment. I was late to the movies. They took 2 hours to do my nails. I was like, yo, this day was going so great, and it took such a left turn. It was crazy. And of course, the day I'm trying to film, this happened. I was like, I'm convinced my life is turning into a movie. Because while last week, Monday, I basically, long story short, I was on the 2 train going to the movies, and a guy was flirting with me. And he was cute, so I was like, okay, a cute boy flirt with me. This never happens. Well, okay, let me not say that never happens. Nah, it never happens in public, that's what I was saying. This is the first time that, like, in public, a boy that is actually cute is flirting with me. Usually, they'll be musty dusty, or they're just not my type, and I'm like, no, sorry. So he's like, I'm gonna go get my food, because I want to get food. Maybe I'll come back and explain that story. Yeah, I'm gonna okay, so right now, oh my gosh, this is 36 minutes. Why do I talk so much? Anyway,